So you're doing the film festival from home and you're having a hard time getting started. Well, let me help you out. The first thing you're going to need to do is take inventory of what you do have. Take a look of what you have in your house that can help with filming. Take a look at what you have for a camera. Take a look at your lighting. Take a look at sound. And when I say take a look at sound, I'm saying think about where you can record, where it's going to be quiet and you can hear. All right. Adapt to your environment. Whatever you are dealing with at home, or what you have going on at home, or your style of home, or your apartment, or wherever you live, if you're going to make a film, make your film match that environment so that it is informative, entertaining, whatever you're going for, but just so it's not junk. Consider your audience. Consider who's going to be watching this. Who do you want to touch with this film? Who are you reaching out to? So that's something you're going to have to take in consideration with your environment that you have surrounding you. Think for what would work inside the box. They're always saying think outside of the box, but you're in a box right now. Okay? You are in the box. Take inventory of what's inside that box, and then think outside the box. Think, how can I use what I have to make a film, depending on what kind of film that is. And the number one word I'm going to keep saying is adapt. You have to adapt. Okay? I taught 5th grade science, and adaptation was one of our standards, and I loved it. It's great because you can live by it. Adaptation is changing to fit your environment. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to change your film to fit your environment. This is a biggie. Plan. Okay? Storyboard your film. There is a link right here that you click on and you will get a storyboard. This is where, after you have thought out what kind of film you want to make, then you need to start planning that type of film out, and do that in this storyboard. Plan out your shots, plan out your script, plan out what your film is going to look like, and do that with this storyboard. Start to give yourself dates for writing, production, and editing. Set that up. Use the calendar. Use the Google Calendar. Use whatever calendar you feel comfortable with. Find your locations. Find talent. And adapt. When I say find talent, whatever your film is going to be about, if you don't have great actors surrounding you, or family members, or neighbors, think about your pets. Think about your toys. Think about objects in your home that you could add voiceovers under. That's that thinking outside of the box. Stuffed animals. Maybe your teddy bear could be a gigantic star. Who knows? But you have to adapt and plan out for what you have. So when you're doing your film, you want to make sure it makes sense, but don't be afraid to use your surroundings to shape what kind of film you're going to make. For production, the filming, use what you have. Use your iPhone, Chromebook, Ring doorbell, iPad. Whatever you have for filming. If you have a video camera, use your video camera. Whatever you do use, just make sure you're able to upload it into WeVideo or get it into your Google Drive. For lighting, use what you have. Lamps, ring lights, light bulbs. Whatever kind of lights you do have, use them. The sun is probably the greatest light of all time. It is the greatest light of all time for us. Sound. I cannot tell you how important this is when the judges are looking at your film. If the sound is off, they're off. They're not going to buy into your film. So be careful with that wind noise. Be careful with outside noises that have nothing to do with your film. If you are in a noisy situation, adapt. Make it a silent film. Okay? If you don't know what a silent film is, look it up. But make sure that sound does not distract from your film. And also, very important, safety. When you're filming, make sure that you are being safe about it. You're not running down the street where cars are. You're not locking yourself in somewhere you can't get out. Maybe having an adult around is a good idea. But adapt to your production. Editing, simple, especially if you're a DDM student, WeVideo. Right here, I'm going to add a playlist. You click on the link, and you will have all kinds of how-tos in WeVideo. WeVideo is very simple, it's awesome, it's excellent, and it's free for you. When you finish your film, you're going to export it. Depending on the rules, which I do not have right in front of me right now, but depending on the rules, how you export it, I would choose these two things. High school students may be able to do this, middle school and elementary may not, but make sure that's the WeVideo. So when you export to WeVideo, that's where it's going to go. You can export to your drive and export to YouTube. I would especially make sure I do at least these two, and I would throw in Google Drive there just as a safety net. But make sure you highlight those and click on them and click export. When you want to go back and look at your film or edit it, you know it, go to your dashboard, go to your media, go to your projects, and go to export to see your final version. All right, I cannot wait to see these films. I'm very excited. I hope this was helpful. Reach out to your sponsor. All right, good luck.